From the beginning, we didn't really know the evolution of the project. And I think Chris is clever like that, where he just kind of pieces you together, and every step of the way he asks for something else because it just evolves. But in Chris's head, it all makes sense.
Best case, if we can get some footage of some whales, that will be spectacular.
Creation and art is a massive inspiration and driving force in my life.
We're on a small little island in the middle of the South Pacific Ocean. When I was making the plans to come to this little island, the thought kind of struck me that this would be a great time to try and maximize opportunities for filming with Chris Benchetler, who's been working on this really unique immersive experience, and he had this idea of getting some humpbacks into their project.
We're along for the ride.
There's a mum and calf outside the harbor here, a short 2-minute transit. We're just suiting up to go give a check to see which calf and cow it is and see if they're just gonna be chilling.
For 3 months of the year, during August, September, and October, we'll have the humpbacks coming to this island to raise their young and kind of prepare for the next year and give the life skills to their young calves that they need to develop on their long journey to Antarctica.
There's a lot of layers to my inspiration, this film project and the environmental focus of the film, different elements of the natural world that have a lot of inspiration in my artwork and a lot of inspiration in just our overall ecosystem and how healthy our oceans are, how healthy our planet is, and what these different ecosystems play.
Can we get through one meeting without a surprise from you, Chris?
Probably not.
Everyone just side-eyed.
Let's keep looking at animation.
Yeah, let's have a look, shall we? Moving on.
The way it all started was just animate this painting. And the beauty of working with Chris Benchetler is that he kind of just gives you this, it's not even a brief, it's kind of the obvious thing to do is like, make this move, what's the plan? And he just gives you creative license to go at it.
Your poor team now understands why they just keep getting more work piled on.
Yeah, glad you're experienced.
And luckily, everything we were feeding him, he was just like, yeah, keep it going. And then it just kept evolving.
The bucket hat just puts it over the top. Good work.
Jose hates these meetings when they start talking about stuff. He's like, oh, we're so close, and then they change it all.
Chris's imagination, like, can we?
It is creative, it is long, but finally we were like closing the concept around the idea.
And of course, in VFX, you can do anything. There's still stuff to do. Let's see what happens.